Hey guys, to start off with your t-shirt dress, you want to make sure you get a t-shirt that is a extra large or a t-shirt that is longer than your bottom. It's easier to get it longer than to get it shorter and try to make it work. Trust me, I've made this mistake several times. So first we're going to start off with our t-shirt, and then I'm going to use one of my favorite form-fitting dresses as a pattern to place on the top of my t-shirt. This just makes sure that I get the perfect fit for my dress. If you use something that you already have, you can use a tank top and make it longer. Anything that you have will work. So I'm going to place the collar of the t-shirt to match the collar of the dress. And I'm going to use a marker to outline my dress. I'm going to do a little bit more than the dress because I do want to have a seam allowance, and this dress is extremely form-fitting and I want my t-shirt dress just to have a little bit more movement. So as you can see, I'm adding about 3 inches on the side of each dress. Now I suggest that you only draw out one side, and you'll see why later. I'm going to fold this in half and it's going to allow me to have equal sides, but because I'm drawing on both sides, you're going to still see some of the marker on the other side. So I say just outline one side, fold it in half, and mirror the other side. So next I'm going to fold my t-shirt in half, and when you do this, make sure that you don't have any wrinkles or anything that are bunched up, because if you cut along this line and you have wrinkles, that is going to mess up your design. Again, trust me, I've done it before. So make sure that it is equally flat and that the sides line up perfectly. Then you're going to cut along that permanent marker line that you wrote. I also suggest use a pencil, not a permanent marker. I'm a pro at this, so I don't mind using a marker, but use a pencil. That way if you mess up, there's no lines on your outfit. So I'm just cutting along that line and making sure that everything is perfectly straight and lined up. Now do not throw away that extra fabric because you're going to need it for later. Now you're going to open up your t-shirt and see what you have. And when I open mine up, I do have a little bit of the permanent marker on the left side. That's why I suggest you just draw on one side to prevent this from happening. But that's okay. We're just going to go ahead and cut that off and it'll be just perfectly fine. Next, what you're going to do is cut out the shoulders, and you're going to cut out the back of the neckline because you don't want the back to be that high. Again, this is going to be just like the dress that I put on top. Cut off all those excess bits of fabric for the seams and all that, just to make sure that it's clean. And this is me cutting out the collar in the back. Once you cut out the collar in the back, you're going to flip your dress inside out and pin it up the side and stitch up each side using a zigzag stitch. Once your dress is stitched up on the side, you're going to place your garment or your pattern on top of it again. And this is going to help you figure out where you want your straps to be. Now, you can make longer straps, shorter straps. This is up to you. It's so great when you can customize the dress the way you want to. But I'm just going to use these straps as a guideline for the straps for this dress. And here I am just cutting off a little bit more of the armpit just to make sure that it fits the top of my body. I like it to be a little bit tighter up top and then looser at the bottom. So we're going to take some of that extra fabric and we're going to cut it off to make 2 large strips that are going to wrap around the shoulders. And this is me measuring the shoulder, and then I'm going to double that for each side. When I like to do my patterns, or when I like to do my strips, I like to use itself as a guide. And what I do is I just fold it on itself, and then I cut it so that when I do open it up, it is completely even. Now that I have my 2 strips, I am going to stitch along the side of those, and then when I come back, they're going to be turned inside out and sewn to your dress. Now it's time to turn your dress the right side out, and you're going to place your straps in the front of your garment, and you're going to pin it to the front just like that, because you want your seam to be on the inside of your dress. So you're going to use the same zigzag stitch and stitch alongside both those pieces of fabric. Once that is sewn together, you're going to turn your dress back inside out, and you're going to sew the other side of the strap to the inside of the dress. And that's going to create the same effect as it did in the front for the back. Now that your straps are all sewn on, you're going to turn your dress inside out, and there you have the perfect t-shirt dress that will fit you like a glove. I also like to just pull any type of loose pieces so that the t-shirt doesn't look like it was cut. You just stretch it out a bit, and that makes it look more organic and less like you created it yourself. And there you guys have it, the perfect t-shirt dress. Very simple, very cute. You can make this out of any t-shirt that you have. Thank you guys for watching my video. Feel free to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you later.